Oh, damn. Screw it. Let's just go live. We're going live early. How the hell are y'all doing tonight? Hope you are having a fantastic evening. We are here just getting ready for some NGS Div E West action. And we got a good little matchup today. We got the fight for third place. We got two teams right now, Liquid Metal and KingFishers, which are both sitting with 9 points in the division. So it's going to be a little spicy. Somebody's making it to a podium position at this point in time. Now, it's not over. We're still only on week 7. There's 3 more weeks to go. But I think it always feels good to break those ties and solidify some positions. And it's a bit of a rematch. I mean, we're in DV West, which means there's the double round robin. Not a huge... There's 6 teams. 6? Only 6 teams in the division? Yeah. 6 teams in the division, so they play each other twice in this entire series. So lots of fun, and it was down to the wire last time. Went to 3 games. Kingfisher came out ahead. Maybe Liquid Metal can take him to the ropes this time. It'll be great to see. These are the kind of matches I love. It's tight. We don't know where it's going to go. I'm quite excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I should grab that sound clip. Oh, that'd be good. I was playing around with some sound clips today. I know, I'm a joke. What can I say? I should get that. I should get that sound clip. It would have to be a quick one. I wonder if I can actually, let's do some searching. Let's do some searching while we're waiting for these people.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm so excited, and
I don't love that one. Lisa Simpson soundboard.
I'm so excited.
Let's see what other ones I can find. None of these look great. I think I might have to clip down that first one. Might have to clip down that first one. We'll have to see. Okay, where are these? Where are these guys? I see both of them in chat, so we'll see where it goes. I guess I should. Oh, I guess I can go to the lobby they're hanging out in. Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, greetings.
How's things going tonight?
Oh, super good.
That's good.
Pretty relaxed.
Hey, that's a good way to go into everything. Oh, there's Pato.
Yeah, just trying to form some strategies. What's up, Pato?
It's
Welcome.
DV. Who needs strategy?
Not us. Wink.
No, that's good.
To be fair, we don't come up with a lot of great strategies. We practice a lot, though.
That's what matters. Practice makes perfect, right? Shall we get right on into it? There's no Savvy with us tonight, so
Okay.
I'll have to
Alrighty.
figure out how flip the coins work.
Yes.
So
All right,
Liquid
who's
Metal,
home team?
looks like Liquid Metal's home team.
Yep. We'll take heads.
Heads, and we've got heads. So, would you
Cool.
first pick or map pick?
We'll do first pick.
First pick. Okay. So then, Killer, you guys get your first choice on ban.
Okay, we're going to ban Cursed Hollow.
Okay.
First hollow. Okay. Ban Braxis.
Okay.
We're going to ban Volskaya Foundry.
Volskaya. Okay.
And last but not least.
We'll get rid of towers.
Okay. And where do you want to take us, Killer?
I think Tomb of the Spider Queen is where we'll go first.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool.
Start.
I can set up the map and stuff.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys in there. Best of luck to both of you guys.
Yep.
Pleasure.
Yep,
All right.
good luck.
Good luck.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. Mark, how you doing? Overdrive, is that you? Is that you? From BJ's and Ben. Just a bit of a just chatting to get things going. But we are going to be casting a match of Heroes of the Storm tonight. Get in on this good auction. Hope you've been good, man. Hope you've been good. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen first. This will be good. I believe, let's do some checking while we wait for this map to get set up. I believe this is a map that KingFishers won off of Liquid Metal last time. So let's go to Liquid Metal. So these guys are... actually, no, it's not the one I want. Can I go to the actual match here? Ugh. Schedule. Match history. Let's see, who won this last time? KingFishers won on Tomb stuff. So this will be good. This will be good. There we go. Oh, we got two playing at the same time. Not Overdrive. Oh, and Overdrive's lurking in two places at once. Holy heck. How you doing, man? Long time no chat. You've been keeping good? I'm so sorry. It is this because this is casting a match. We do have a little bit of a delay going on here. What Overdrive said on Twitch. How bored are you tonight, Overdrive, talking with yourself? At least you're talking with yourself, not playing with yourself. So we got Gucci Sugar Man. Oh, this will be good. This will be good. Oh, right, and we got a sub. We got an Iggy. Is that a new? That's a new. No, we've seen Iggy once before. Captain Skit, Gucci. I love. We've casted these teams so many times. It's gonna be good to see them back in action. Team 1's got the first pick. I like it. I like it. I like it. This should be fun. Overdrive. I need good ideas for soundboard stuff. I've decided I'm actually working on my stream deck a little bit, so you know. I know we've got the good one now because everything I do is a joke, so that's just what happens when my face is on screen, right? Or for the horrible puns that come out. I think I want to get one of like the I'm so excited, just that clip from the start of the song. Hopefully it doesn't DMCA us. But then I've got to find some other good stuff. Maybe I need like a womp 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 womp. That could be fun. That was for a while. We were actually letting Patreons like choose or make a. What kind of truck you bidding on, man? We're bid on a truck and hope we get it. Oh, that's a good one. I wonder if I can put sound. Oh, I can think of some fun stuff I can do with that too. It's so quiet in chat today. These guys don't even want to like. One of our players is AFK. Oh, all good. All good. That's what's going on here. It's funny how the... do I have any good emotes I can use here? I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. I'm so excited. 2001 F-150. I mean, I like my F-150s. I used to rock, I had a 1999 F-150? Couldn't have been, yeah, it must have been a 99 because it was my mom's truck and then it went over 300,000, so. 1700. That's a good pickup, I think. My 99. My dad's still driving the 99 with over 300,000 kilometers on it, so it's friggin' fantastic. It is a good truck to pick up. I like it, as long as it's in good shape. But here we go, guys. We are getting on into this. We've got Liquid Metal on the blue side playing the KingFishers, Div E West in the Nexus Gaming Series. Game number 1 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. And we've got a showdown going on right now. It is week 7. Both of these teams are tied with 9 points in the division for 3rd place. So whoever pulls ahead here is going to secure them. Well, I should say secure, but they'll make sure that they're slightly ahead going on and holding that third place going to the last 3 weeks. So should be good. We've got an Anduin ban. We've got a Stukov ban. Are we going to see a Whitemane ban? Gucci on the side of KingFishers here is pretty strong on the Anduin and the Whitemane, so those tend to go very quick. Yeah, it's fun to bash those trucks around when they're that old. You can get away with everything. I love it. And do we see the fourth healer go? What do we see? Brightwing go? Uther we've seen quite a bit banned against the side of Liquid Metal because they have a few players. I think it's Night that plays it quite a bit. So I could see that one going. Makes sense with the healer priority, or maybe they're going to pull the Brightwing. Full on healer bans here, so I'm guessing we're going to see some healers locked in pretty quick. But we get the Joe picked up right off the bat. I am never going to say no to that one. Joe is pretty decently strong right now. Solid tank for your front line. Can't go wrong. Gotta love her ability to jump through stuff. We got the Tassar being picked up, which we've been seeing a lot on the side of Liquid Metal, so it might be a pick away. Nice front line. And
The light abandons no man.
I think we saw that one coming a little bit with that Uther getting picked up right away. Liquid Metal wanting to lock down the healers before they get choked out a little bit more there. So that's good to see. Very strong front line. What are they going to back this behind with? We got a Tychus coming up with the Iggy. So we are probably going to see Pato, not on his usual Vala and Zul'jin this week. We'll probably see him on one of the mages. Done a bit of Jaina, I think. I wonder how much research we've seen by the side of KingFishers. Maybe they'll ban that away? Maybe, or they're going to try to choke out some bruisers? I don't know. It's not really, you can't really choke out at this point, so. Man, if Savvy were here, he'd be having a field day with half of what I'm saying. The great... I mean, Greymane, D-Shield, you can get a lot done, but I think they need a mage in there. Okay, pulling the Rhaegar out, really choking out the healer positions right now. I'm trying to rack my head. I'm like, what would you even pick with this? I'm forgetting all my healers now. Lucio, maybe? Not bad with the Blaze for the percent heals. Gives a bit of flexibility and maneuverability. We're also going to want to see... It's always tough. Tastar is kind of flips between the two. Oh, wow, that makes sense. Gazlo, that's been a strong one. I like. Now, what is Liquid Metal going to do here? I think that Jaina is going to come out. Maybe a KT, one of those mages, but I think Jaina is where the comfort pick is for Pato. Leoric for Dr. J, nice offlaner. Can hold his own nicely against Blaze there. And we need a main tank from the side of, well, from Captain Skippy on KingFishers. What you grabbing, Pato?
For the Alliance.
It's like I've watched these guys a bunch. Main tank, Diablo. Flip them, mess around a little bit with Gazlo. Garage hasn't been seeing a ton of play lately, but could be good. I like the Diablo Blaze combination. Do some flips, do some slams. You got the roots. Stitches Hook might even work out quite nicely with the Malfurion roots. I don't know if we got a ton of Stitches players over on that side.
Let's fly.
Wow. Okay, so Blaze main tank, kind of Gazoliar the frontliner. I think right now, guys, why the hate? Yeah, you were getting so much hate this draft, Gucci. Really limiting your options, but I think I don't know. I think you got some solid picks there, so it should be good. So we are going to get a prediction going while things get on into game here, guys. We are going to start a prediction. We're going to start a prediction. Who will win? Game 1. Liquid Metal. KingFishers. Submission period. 5 minutes. Let's go. Got it. All right, guys. Throw your BJs around. Earn something good with them. We'll see where things go. We got Soothsayer up. That should be good. I'm excited. And like I said, guys, these guys have played each other before. It was KingFishers 2-1. KingFishers won on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So let's see if they can mix things up and if Liquid Metal can change things up a little bit and bring out a win on Liquid on this map, or if KingFishers is still going to say the spiders are ours. I like it. I like it. I like it. What do we got? Oh, must be ad break time. So let's get on into this, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, we've got on the blue side, we have the Liquid Metal Boys. We got Sugarman playing the Joanna, Pato on the Jaina, Night Knight on the Uther, Leoric being played by Dr. J, and Iggy68 on the Tychus. And over on the red side, we've got Bill Bob Joe on the Tassadar, Captain Skippy on the Falstead, Killer Kook on the Blaze, Bloodlust on the Gazlo, and Gucci playing the Malfurion, though you can't really see him in that cluster of everything. So let's see how things go. I don't think we're going to see too many shenanigans going on, but Lightyear, good to see you here. Thanks for throwing some love towards Liquid Metal. And guys, put your predictions in. We want to see where the support is. We know Divi is awesome and very supportive of everybody else. But who's your favorite? Which team comp do you like better at this point in time? Winter Rose here too. Welcome, guys. So nothing fancy off the middle. Gazlo just setting up, trying to get some damage in the front, but nobody's doing anything too crazy. Gazlo going top very quick, and our two offlaners heading to the bottom, just getting the soak. No major advantage anywhere at this point in time. Everybody just taking it slow and easy. Bit of a split from the side of KingFishers, just kind of taking that 3-1-1 and having that three-man kind of rotating up as needed, whereas Liquid Metal doing a more standard 4v4 or four-man rotation and leaving the Leoric at the bottom. But it looks like Killer Kook's kind of holding the advantage right now. Dr. J's health pool getting relatively low in comparison, so we'll just see how that goes. Not seeing much, you know, this Gazlo staying top, not getting much of the soak damage. He's not pushing towers or anything yet, so not much to worry about there. This is where I'm worried. I would like to see Liquid Metal rotate down. Somebody probably in the next rotation just to push Blaze back a little bit. Killer's actually having the opportunity to go up, help out, get a bit of soak mid without any detriment, so they got to deal with that a little bit. Though if he stays with this team fight, Pato getting stunned out. Not going to go down here. Sugarman's got to be careful, but I'm sure he's still got his D available to get him on out of trouble. No, Killer Kook still hasn't lost. Great macro sense here, knowing how long he can go up, still get the gems, get all the soak, not lose out on anything. Very well played. A nice even match going on right now. We'll bring the talents up on board for you guys. I love this camp pickup. If you can get camps early and often, it will just help you with the soak game as long as you can still soak nicely. And it looks like they're going to be able to, right? Between the Blaze and the Gazlo rotating around. Swapping out the Blaze for the... Interesting. Blaze seemed to be winning, but I think they've got some plans or needed a bit more frontline in this mode, which makes sense. I mean, Gazlo by himself, not a super beefy frontliner that you can go with. So we got 13 turned in by Killer Kook up in the top. The Sugarman not able to do anything about it. We do have Liquid Metal getting their own Bruiser camp, which could work in their favor if Sugarman can deal with this and not take any tower damage here. It might let theirs push just a little bit stronger. And right now, KingFisher's getting a slight bit of a level lead. Pato's got to be careful. That wall locking him in. Beautiful wall. Savvy would be proud. But Iggy is going to be able to get over it. I said Pato. That was Iggy. Holy crap. Sugarman going down. His D not able to save him. That hurts. That hurts. I mean, they were able to retain all those gems, which is nice, but hurts to lose a main tank like that early on. Dr. J holding his own against Gazlo quite nicely here. So really the rotation with Blaze up to the four-man is working out well in the favor of KingFishers right now. But Liquid Metal still holding up a good defense. Slightly behind with that kill now. Not too crazy, about a third of a level. Interesting to see. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see KingFishers take that kill advantage and try to take the siege bottom, but I'm going to expect to see that relatively soon with the two-man at the bottom here, Falstead and Gazlo. And here we go. Captain Skippy's going to start up right now. These siege really easy to solo if you can play safe. If you can just, you know, you can always see where their attacks are going to be. If you stay mobile, you can avoid all the damage there. Now, both teams are in a position where they can get a turn in. It looks like Liquid Metal wants to do something up top here. Most of the gems for the side of KingFishers are being held on Gazlo and Bloodlust. So we're going to see what happens here. How's it going to go? Pato getting pushed back. Root's not going to hold him in that wall. Just a little shy. just a bit outside. Oh, Falstead flying on up. I love that blind catching Falstead midair. That was great. So already the D being popped by Sugarman. It seems a little early. Like there's nothing actually. But Liquid Metal turning in on the bottom with Pato and getting the first set of Web Weaver. Sugarman's got to be careful. He does not have his D up at the moment, I believe. But he is going to stay alive. There goes his D. Popping that left, right, and center. And I think the... his hold his ground, having this cooldown reduced will be very good. Conviction. I pretty much approve right now of the build so far. Oh, beautiful lockdown on 2. And Jaina just getting blown up. Great jet propulsion into their Killer Kook. And good follow-up by the rest of the team. Worked out quite nicely. So Web Weaver's not getting a ton of action here. I mean, it's a nice way for Liquid Metal to keep some pressure up, even though they lost somebody. But this bottom one's going to go down relatively easy. Maybe they can get some action on the top. A little bit of pressure on this fort, or keep wall. But nothing too crazy right now. More wall. Billy Bob Joe just throw the walls up as soon as they're available. Not quite. Maybe this will be an easy pickup later on. But they're great defense there by the side of KingFishers. Sugarman's got to be careful going right into the middle of them. He's being very aggressive right now, and aggressively D'ing. I don't know if I love that. A D is so much more of a like, oh shit's going bad, surprise, get out. Oh, if he goes down, that hurts. That hurts. So that's 2 deaths for the Johanna so far. Not what you want to see with the main tank. And securing 10s for side of KingFishers and the Web Weaver Wave. This is going to be a tough defense. We've got Robo Goblin from the side of Gazlo, so wanting a ton of that extra damage and ability to come in unstoppable. We got Black Hole, we got Mighty Gus, and what are our other two can pick up? I'm gonna guess a bunker and a massive heal. I can't even think of what it's called, but who knows? Maybe it'll surprise us. I think bunker's the must. I don't think we'll see a combustion, but definitely the Malfurion could pick up Twilight Dream. Getting some of those silences in. Sugarman's just, he wants to try to defend this, but he's got to be very careful here. He's already popped his D. Rest of the team's coming around, so they should be able to burn this down. The other two have gone down already, so nothing too crazy. Pato getting caught out front. The wall holding him on into place. Are they going to have enough to kill him? Yeah, and there he goes down. That little lightning poke from Falstead taking him down. And that's going to allow another lockdown. Night Knight got to be very careful here. Focus being moved onto that healer, and Night Knight is going to say, Night Knight. I know, that was bad. Sugarman's still trying to D this. I mean, Joanne's really not a powerful tool for being a defensive tool here, but you got to do whatever you can at this point. Dr. J having some trouble against the Gazlo as well. I think Liquid Metal, they got their 10s now. So we do see Tranquility. We still haven't seen... Killer, you do this all the time. Pick your damn talents, man. We talked about this after the last match. But on the side of our Liquid Metal boys, we've got Ring of Frost, we've got Entomb, we've got Divine Shield, Falling Sword, and Draken Laser Drill. I think all pretty standard. Odin, you can see quite often, tends to be the more favored pick by Tychus, but both are very powerful and I think fit quite nicely. We got Quest finished by Jaina. She is getting her bit of extra damage out of that one, and just camps being picked up, trying to get a bit of turn in. We've got KingFishers with plenty to get a turn in. They can, if Gazlo can get in, they should have enough. And that would be back-to-back Web Weaver waves coming on in, and I think that's what they want to do. Gucci coming in with 7, only 5 more after that. They'll be Dr. J getting chunked by Billy Bob Joe. And what else are we going to see here? 5-man in the middle, Entomb going out onto Killer Kook. They want to take him down. Bunker coming down to save his butt. Ring of Frost not hitting anything. We've got the Black Hole pushing Jaina back and won't kill her. D-Shield to save Leoric, but he is probably going to go down. There he goes. We're going to lose Sugarman too. And the tanks get melted. And are we going to lose somebody else? Night Knight? Well, Tychus is gone. Night Knight. Night Knight. Maybe. He's got the heal. Can they get out? They're getting out. But here comes the Web Weavers. We've already got a Siege camp and a Bruiser camp almost on forts in the bottom and mid. So this is going to be, I think this is easily going to be forts. It's nice that their top lane's pushed out relatively far. Liquid Metal shouldn't lose their keep top, but wow. That was a back-to-back. That was a come alive in the middle of them and try to do something. That's not, I don't know. Trade value? Hashtag trade value? Maybe? This is, keep middle, it worries me. Like, this one's going to get cleaned up quite nicely. This one's going to take a while to make it up there, and it's going to get down. But this guy's already coming in. If KingFishers decides to commit to this, I'm kind of surprised they didn't. Oh, Mighty Gust into the Night. Pato's already going down. The Joanna coming on in, trying to split things up. Tassadar is caught out with the Entomb, and the response killed on that Tassadar. Can Liquid Metal follow up more? They want Captain Skippy. They want Killer Kook. Another jet propulsion to lock people down. It's going to secure them the fort, but they're not going to be able to. Iggy was able to clean up the middle. And top lane, we still got plenty of Webweaver going on here with Bloodlust in behind it. They need to respond to this. We've got both Jaina and Tychus coming on in to try and do something with it. And here we go. It cleared up, but tons of damage onto this keep. And I don't know if they've got enough. Jaina's got to drop her Blizzard and try to clean this up. Maybe that catapult. Can you stop the cat, guys? Go, we can go. So Liquid Metal, I feel like, is in a position where they just need to play safe. They need to get some turn-ins, and they need to not be caught out. Night, you can't lose Night-Night's gems right now. He's got too much. We've got the Entomb going out to try to block the team in. Killer Kook taking a ton of damage. Ring Frost going on, locking down 4! And Bloodlust going on into the backline. Can they get the kill? They get the kill. Another huge lockdown onto Liquid Metal, but they don't quite have the follow-up. The Gust to disengage here, and that is a fight in favor of Liquid Metal at this point. So looks like they're turning on the gas a little bit. Are they going to try to boss? Maybe yes, maybe no. No, they're just going to play safe. They don't want to lose these gems. They know they're down a talent tier here, so they're just going to back off. Looks like maybe grab a... That's 50 seconds for Bruiser Cap. Seems a bit... They're just going... They want to turn in bottom. That's what is showing to me. Kind of would have liked to see them try to take the 4-man. You know, you got the man advantage. Night, 45 gems trying to get turned in here. They want to keep that off of him. So there they go. They get it in. They got a couple lanes pushed out quite decently. I think they'll be able to take a bottom fort quite nicely. This mid lane's not going to get too much. Top lane, it's going to take a while. But you can see KingFishers already. They know where Liquid Metal wants to go. They're bringing their response down. They want to make sure that they can hold as much of their structure advantage as they can. And maybe get some more. I mean, those cats in the top lane are always going to have to be a worry for Liquid Metal because that keep goes down and it's just going to be extra special pressure coming on in with cats left, right, and center in here. Look at that. KingFishers just melting the bottom. Liquid Metal trying to get something so that they can catch up and hopefully get their 16s, but they've got to be careful here. They know KingFishers are middle and they've cleaned it up, and we've got nobody really scouting out the timing on this, but playing it safe, backing on out. And not going to get much besides lane presence in any of this. And they've really got to watch. I think what they got to watch, I think they're losing on the soak right now. If we go take a look at the overall XP, you know, hero kills, of course, they're down 8 kills. That's going to go a long way in that. But, yeah, it's not too bad. It's the passive and the kills. Those are the two that they're struggling with right now. So, seeing them rotate more as a group, I was a bit worried about that overall soak, but they've been able to keep it up, and they're picked up the siege in the bottom. Are they going to try to be a bit aggressive with this? I mean, they know there's a little bit, they've seen a little bit of action in the middle, but they don't know where the entire team is, so smart to necessarily not do anything too crazy. I think we're going to see them pick up the bruisers, just like we're seeing KingFishers do right now, and just keep that soak up. Somebody's got to go top. Oh, look at this. Sugarman, they can't see the rest of the team, so let's just check, make sure there's nobody at boss. Clean up this top lane. Siege camp's already cleaned up. Oh, they got to be careful. Dr. J cannot clear this by himself at this point. Are they actually going to get... Can Iggy get here in time and stop this? Oh, good. They catch it. But we've got the Red Web Weavers at the same time. They have shown where they are, just with the timing of those Web Weavers. So the Bruisers will get a little bit, but Liquid Metal, they need to play it safe here. They can see 3 already on the map. They need to just play safe, hold their positions, and try to keep all their keeps up. I think they're making sure that they can defend top keep is going to be a huge piece of this. Wall going out to walk a bunch of people back. Pato taking a ton of damage. and just that push in the Entomb to try to get some off. Ring of Frost going down on the healer and the Tassadar. But can they get the kill? Gucci going on down. Nice kill. Nice kill there. They've got the bunker and the blizzard on top of it. Sugarman going on in. Mighty Gust to disengage. Can't quite finish off Bloodlust, but they are going to be able to stop this Web Weaver wave. Heal on up. Are they going to go back in? Are they going to engage? You know, KingFishers, they just want to hold Liquid Metal here as much as they can so they can get as much value top. They know that's going down and bottom, but Liquid Metal, they want to, you know, they got the man advantage. What are they going to do with it? Now's the time. You're both on 16s. 20s haven't hit yet. 20s are coming soon. You're on a man advantage. What can you do? And here we've got KingFishers already going to set up for boss. Killer Kook says, we're doing this. Let's do it. And that's going to put a ton more pressure on the side of Liquid Metal. They're not going to be able to respond to this in time from how quickly this is getting burnt down. It's already 50% of the way. Sugarman, they're pushing for the turn-in, but they don't know that boss is being taken right now. This turn-in will help and allow some counter pressure, but the fact that boss is picked up, they got to be careful now. Are we going to see a collapse onto top here? They are able to get the Web Weavers in time, but they're going to need to defend this boss at the same time. And, you know, KingFishers just has the luxury of being able to defend here. Play it safe. Keep their lanes from being pushed back in their direction. It should look nice. But this boss, I mean, between Jaina and Tychus, they should be able to burn this quite nicely. I doubt we'll see any shielding go down the core or anything like that. But a great response and pickup of, well, we're down somebody, but let's make sure that we don't leave anything on the map for them to deal with. So, boss down, maybe. They're kind of just letting it. They're okay with the core finishing it off, and no shields again. Blaze is a little separated from his group. Oh, they see the Sugarman. Sugarman wants it? No. Not going for it. And KingFisher's rotating up. We got the fly from Falsehood as well, too. Are we going to have a showdown top? We've got Dr. J splitting off, so Liquid Metal just going to have to stay defensive at this point. They've been taking some good team fights here, which is nice, getting the pickoffs there, but they don't want to take a team fight down. They've been excelling in the fights when they've got their full team to bear. So gotta play it safe and sorry, but I think we're gonna see, might see a bit of a collapse towards this siege right here. It's kind of the one objective on the map. Nobody's got gems, and the KingFishers know that Liquid Metal is kind of in this bottom neck of the woods, so they may try to do something, but no, it looks like Liquid Metal just going to get the soak. They want to play it safe for 20s. They're trying to relatively stay together. I like this. Let's see if they can pop off with 20s. Do we have anything crazy with 20s? We got the burn notice. So slowing attacks from Blaze. We got the scrap reduction for Gazzle, some more turrets. We got Serenity, we got the Wind Tunnel, we got the Kugelblitz. The Kugelblitz. Kugelblitz? Is that how you say that? Channel my inner German. My inner German heritage. Okay. All right, so, Liquid Metal playing very safe here. I'm surprised they didn't actually clean that up, but I guess they didn't really have vision up here. So, smart call to make sure that they're not getting jumped. I like that. And 20s have hit. We've got the Buried Alive. I think that was quite expected. Divine Protection. Devotion Armor increased. We've got the Bob and Weave for the Running Gun boost. We've got the Deep Chill and Joanna, of course, we're going to see the Falling Sword buff. I love the Blessed Shield, just that, aha, you can't kill me now, but I think the Falling Sword, the extra damage, we should see a lot. Oh, nothing with the Buried Alive this time. A little bit of a whiff there, not quite able to catch out. Again, we're seeing that Iron Skin pop right off the bat. We've got the Falling Sword coming in onto a couple. Ring of Frost going out, locking down the Falstead, but I don't think we're going to have the follow-up. We got the Stasis going onto the Jaina, but she is going to survive. Oh my god, nice heals from Night Knight there. She can't quite get out. And Liquid Metal's just got to regroup. Joanna going back in again, trying to get more damage on, but again, pop the Iron Skin before the Falling Sword. I think there needs to be some timing adjustments there. We're losing keep. We got Cats and a Bruiser Camp coming on into the core. Can Liquid Metal hold this one out? What do we want to see? We'll get some help from the gun. I would try to kill out Dr. J getting super low. We get the silence going out onto the Falstead. Can they follow up and get this kill? Will that turn the tables for them? Core's already down to 69%. Dr. J going down. Tyke is trying to do the damage, but they, at this point, will not be able to hold this. 20 seconds before the rest of the team comes back, and this is going to spell GG. KingFishers bringing it home, saying, sorry, guys. Tomb of the Spider Queens are our map. So there we go, guys. Game 1 in the bag. Going to the side of KingFishers. We'll just wait and see where we're going to go for game number 2. Is that post game? Is that the right one? There we go. Oh, we'll go to map select. We'll see. We'll see where things go. So, actually, let's go to the post game. We'll show you guys what's up on here. So, nothing too crazy. I mean, I think the numbers say, I mean, with only really one tank up front, the numbers are going to be a little skewed because there was just more beef to be throwing stuff into. But you look at the damage numbers. Top damage on the side of Liquid Metal, we've got 32,000 with the Jaina. Top damage on the side of KingFishers, 72,000 damage. Like, the ability for them to just double the damage. I mean, and you still got Folsted at 27, you got Gazelle at 28, you got Killer Kook on the Blaze at 44,000. Like, just so much more damage going on there. Soak-wise, too, you mean, the siege damage is 64,000. It just seemed to have that execution a little bit better. As much as I liked Liquid Metal's comp a little bit better, the side of KingFisher was really able to execute. I think some of the key pieces here is looking at, like, you know, I liked how beefy this was. You get armor, you got a beef boy, you've got a nice beefy Leoric in here to do the action at the same time too. Works out quite nicely. And I'll jump on in here.
Hey, welcome.
Nice game. Proven you guys are the out of the two of these guys, you're the Spider Queen kings and queens.
Sure.
you know I've had too much.
Pair that makes sense.
Yeah, I've had too much time on my hands when I go back and look at every single match you guys have played and the matchups against them.
Yeah, I know. You would think that with our names being KingFishers, we would like to play Tomb of the Spider Queen and Dragonshire, but we don't like Dragonshire, so.
Yeah. Well, the big dragon's a little too scary for you.
Too much. Yeah, we don't. You know, us being the king, we don't really want like someone contesting that. So.
Makes sense. Oh, that's good. See, have you heard anything?
Yeah, it was a fun match. It was our goal to not fall behind an early game like we almost always do in every other game. And our cam timings were maybe a little better.
Yep.
Maybe.
I still think there's a guy that kind of needs to work on his talent selections, though.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
It
Wait,
was
how
weird.
long was I not?
Well,
I thought I was pretty good that game. Was I not?
You were the last guy to pick your 10s, and you picked your 7 at the time you picked your 10.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm notorious.
I was looking, I'm like, I wonder what he's picking for 10s. Oh, maybe he's just holding. I'm like, wait. No, he hasn't picked 7. Oh, right. It's this
You're like,
guy.
wait. I say this every week.
Yeah, no, it was funny. Always entertaining. That's what I love about it.
I'm glad.
Let's see where Pato wants to go.
I'm the clown that doesn't pick his talents. That's what we should rename our team to.
Yeah.
Clowns that don't pick their talents.
I'll just let Pato.
Who are we waiting on here? Pato?
Yeah, I let him know we're just hanging in lobby 2. I mean,
Cool,
heck,
cool.
if he just wants to. I guess they get the choice if they want pick or map. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe somebody's thrown some headsets and they're just trying to repair some things right now. I heard that happen a couple weeks ago on one of their games.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's never the goal to frustrate.
You had some quite nice jet propulsions in there.
Thank you, my friend.
I always, as a fellow tank player, I get a little jealous when some of those stuff go off quite nicely. I'm like, man, why can I never hit that shit?
Sure. Yeah, that was a great game. We kind of just focused on out-poking the enemy tanks because if we didn't engage, they didn't really have much of an option to.
Ah.
It was kind of tricky for them. They almost got a really good. Hey, we're talking about you guys, our
Oh, that's
game,
cool.
and,
I'm
and your guys'
listening.
plays and
I'm
stuff.
taking notes.
Yeah, you guys almost got a really good entomb on me at the kind of
Yeah,
near
that
the
it was
end of the
kind of
game,
weird.
but
Yeah,
just barely missed.
unfortunately. Yeah,
Yeah. It was fun watching.
yeah. As soon
all
as
the
that went
rolls.
out, we were like, "Oh, we're in trouble."
I mean, Peter, you had a
Good
couple
game,
of
though.
nice Ring of Frost in there.
Oh, thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, we couldn't get past you. Get past you in the front line there.
For
But
sure.
well played.
Thanks.
So yeah, we're gonna go with we'll do map pick,
okay.
and we'll take Infernal Shrines.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Cool. I'll make the map.
Leaves us with hero pick, and we'll see you in the lobby. I'm assuming you guys will make it.
Yep, I'll make it.
Awesome.
All right. Good luck.
Great. Good luck
guys.
next game.
Yeah. Thanks.
Back to the casting lobby. I can say whatever I want. Wahaha! God, I'm a nerd. Nerd. All right, guys. So, first game going to KingFishers. We're gonna start a prediction. Let's go. Who will min match 2? We're gonna do this a little bit better this time. Wicked Metal. KingFishers. Looks like we stole a whole bunch of points from somebody. I couldn't quite see who it was. Thanks for all you who put your votes in. It looks like we got lots of Liquid Metal fans in chat right now. So we'll have this ready to go for when we get on into there. And we are going, if you weren't paying too much attention, we are going next to Infernal Shrines, which is a pretty popular map for these guys. It's one we see quite often. Liquid Metal picked it this time. So we'll see if, their response to losing on KingFisher's pick is to pick one that they know they can bring it home on. I'd love to see a game 3 as always, but we'll see where it goes. What do you want to see? What do you guys want to see? Any interesting picks? It's not the team where I'd say, yeah, let's see a Murky, because that's I can't actually. Which is that? Bleakman that plays that? Oh, I can't remember. But I'd see. I think. It's an interesting one here. There's such priority on Taguchi in the drafts of the healer bands, but I think it might be worthwhile for them to pull the Blaze. I mean, Killer Kook was just dominant up front and not letting anybody pass them, and it just let their backline go to town. Now, I'm assuming Blaze has more than just Killer Kook has more than just Blaze in his back pocket, but maybe that's mix it up a little bit. I think you still need to do some sort of targeted healer ban, whether it's to probably White Mane. I hate Anduin more just because of how he just yoinks people out of the way, but I think Gucci is better on the White Mane from everything I've seen, so I think they need to play it safe there. But we'll see what happens. This is the time to adjust. It's like in a Magic the Gathering match, right? You play 3 matches and you start your first one, and then you adjust your deck with your sideboard, right? Based on what happened in that game, and go from there. So this is it. You got a feel for it. You got into the groove. Now I do know we've got some subs going on the side of Liquid Metal tonight. Looks like the KingFishers guys have their main lineup, so that could have something to do with it. Just not quite as synergistic of a team comp going on, as is typically the case when you bring in a sub. But we'll see where things go. Okay. Looks like they might have bodies. Okay, what are we getting? We're still waiting. Some of the King. Your most played healer's Anduin. Okay, makes sense. I understand why it's the top band then. Liquid Metal's doing their pieces. I think you're super strong on both of them. Like, it's a hard... I can see why they were like, okay, take both of them out of the plate. But I don't know. It's a tough one. Like, you Kingfisher guys, you've got some strong players on there that just seem to fit nicely in their roles. That I think it makes it a challenge to do very targeted bans, right? Especially, it's hard, it's hard to target ban somebody that's decent on a lot of heroes, right? Because sure, you have a most played, but, so putting you on your third most played hero or your third best healer, is it really going to change this? Is that your win condition, or do you need to disrupt comp more, right? Not let the synergies happen. I don't know. This coming from the guy that hates drafting all the time, so I don't know what to say. Now, we do still need to change the lobby settings in here. We'll see if these guys figure it out and see. We'll see. I just face roll on the keyboard. I don't even know if they standard would let us just pick. Good to go here. Team 2. Good. This will be fun. Let's see what you guys pull out this time, Gucci. Good luck. Have fun. Kick some ass, boys. Let's give us a good match. I always say boys. I think it's all males on these teams, but that's what I get for assuming all the time. I'm probably get a good kick in the ass. What are we going to see first? And KingFishers is going to ban Anduin. Is your team going to troll you, Gucci? Ban all the healers. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm in such a weird mood tonight. What are we going to see happen? What do we got? Oh, there's a respect ban right there. Killer, were you listening? Well, you were there. I compliment Pato on his Ring of Frost, and you pull him out of the game. I wanted to see more of that. There's the white mane. Are they going to let the Anduin through? Is that what we're going to see here? I mean, I'd love to see some Anduin. It's been a while. But what's the next play here? What's the next play? What else were they scared of? The Leoric. They were talking about those entombs, so I think that definitely is a let's adjust this. And we're seeing the Joanna pulled out. So Liquid Metal, really wanted the Joanna last time, but does not want to play against it. So pulling it off the table. So what are we going to see? Is Gucci going to lock a healer right off the bat? Are we going to see that Anduin? Maybe. I think we'll probably see...
Our world is worth fighting for.
Interesting. Killer going to the May this time. Not...
Need a light.
Sorry. Isn't that KingFishers? Interesting switch. So we're seeing the Tassadar from Liquid Metal, which we've seen pretty plentiful this season from them. On a variety of characters, actually. Like we've seen Dr. J, we've seen Burrito King both play it. We've got the Chromie, we've got the Anduin. Okay, that's not surprising. Chromie, so decent front line with May. We got the bombs in the back. Hopefully Sugarman can do some work on this Blaze. Still has some Unstoppable there. What else do we have? Bans coming out. The Falstead. Another respect ban right there, saying we don't want to deal with that again. I think we'll see a Bruiser still. Part of me wants to say like an Artanis, but I don't feel like that's going to hit the table. I don't know. It's so interesting in these lower divisions. Like, you don't quite know where people's favorites lie. The new pulled off the table. Okay. So assuming... Sugarman's usually the main tank. Doc J... We got the Night Nano in here. We got Pato on his Zul'jin. So we're definitely getting some comfort picks coming out here. So Iggy, is Iggy going to be our Bruiser? or main tank? How are they going to play this Blaze? That'll be the interesting question. I'm guessing, based on the bans this went, I would assume that Iggy might be the main tank. But that's just trying to read into if KingFishers did a ton of their research. We got the Rag as an offliner, and we've got the Rainer. So lots of poke damage. Again, really heavily reliant on that Mei in the front line. You know, Rag, a bruiser, but not really one of your beefy ones that you tend to see. A little on the squishier side. So be neat to see where this goes. And the Stitches is the main tank. Okay. So again, pretty beefy front line from Liquid Metal. We got the Zul'jin, we got the Tassadar. I think I like KingFisher. I love the poke from KingFishers. I think Liquid Metal's comp will depend on their builds. I think the Tassadar needs burst in this situation. I mean, between the Blaze, Stitches, Uther, you've got a ton of lockdown, right? You can jet propulsion, you can fish hook. Well, fish hooks, well, whatever the hook is. Fishing hook. I feel like that's the talent I'm saying. You've got the Uther lockdown. Like, even the Stitches Uther combo is great. You grab somebody, you bring them back, you slam them down, and then you can jet propulsion into them. You can wall them in. Like, they've got such nice lockdown in that regard that they just need to be able to follow that up. And I think what that means is that Tassadar can't go an auto attack build. You've already got Zul'jin on the auto attack. Might be worthwhile getting the Zul'jin even dropped, though I think Tazdingo's just way too better for him. Though you've got Divine Shield. Do you need Tazdingo? Unless you go Divine Storm with Uther. But I think it's going to be pick and rip apart is what Liquid Metal is going to need to do to make this happen. And I think KingFishers, they're in the stall game again. They're just saying, we want this Mei in the front line. We don't want you to be able to deal with us. And let our Chromie, let our Rag, well, Rag will be up front, but let the Rainer do some work. So let's mix things up this time. We're going to start with KingFishers. They won game 1. So going in with, holy shit, I didn't show any of that draft. Sorry, guys. So, red team first. We're going to go. We got Gucci on the Anduin. We got Killer Kook on the Mei. We got Bloodlust on the Ragnaros, we got Billy Bob Joe on the Rainer, and we've got Captain Skippy on the Chromie. And over on the side of the Liquid Metal guys, we've got Dr. J on the Tassadar, Iggy on the Blaze, Pato on the Zul'jin, Night Night on the Uther, and Stitches being played by the Sugar Man. And here we go. We're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Bow chicka wow wow. GG, well played. What do we got? Everybody just kind of playing safe. Sugarman wanting a nice pickup. They're getting the lockdown onto Killer, but no real follow-up at this point. But holding their own a little bit. I think this top might be a bit tough, just seeing the Blaze versus the Rainer. Ooh, me. Taking some damage right off the bat. But again, not enough to do too much. But what I do like here is macro-wise, we are in a much better place from the side of KingFishers. They just want that early soak. You can already see they're about a third of a level ahead. They just want to keep up that pressure. Liquid Metal catching up a little bit, but slightly behind still. So we got to be careful to not let that lead expand. I do think Billy Bob Joe is going to have a bit of a better time up here against Iggy. Just that range damage. There's a lot he can do. So this mid lane is going to be where the fun begins. Rag already going for the camp at the bottom. And the macro from Liquid Metal is worrying me. Oh, everybody's grabbing their own camps up top. Sugarman checking, but not going to be able to stop that. Almost quick enough, pulling the Rag in, but they're not going to be able to finish this off. But back on, 3's picked up by the side of KingFishers. We've got the Billy Bob Joe and Iggy just chasing each other out. Though I guess Iggy's heal kind of is allowing him to do some stuff. Ooh, swing and a miss. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, that's the sound effect I need on Chris's behalf. That's what I need. Oh, Pato's got to be careful. He's getting blinded out, using that Meta pop through. Ragnaros trying to get the slam on him. And is he going to go down? Heel's going off. 44 health. Can he do it? He is going to stay alive. Oh, Kobe. Killer getting the kill with that snowball. Must be a Canadian player there. No one had allowed a snowball like that. And KingFishers cleaning up the camps here. Again, nothing too crazy. I mean, that commitment by KingFishers allowing Liquid Metal to slightly catch up in experience, it looks like. Not too much, but it's pretty close. Rag getting pulled on in. They get the stun out. They get the wall. Are they going to be able to finish this off? And that is exactly, I mean, they didn't have their Pato there. But I do think that's part of what they need to be careful about there is you need to be able to blow things up. And here we've got Tassadar. Oh my goodness, I didn't do this. I didn't do this properly. Get your predictions in, guys. Oh my god. Okay. So again, I like this. Camps by both teams as the shrine is going to be going. But KingFishers just setting up around the shrine so much better right now. Is Liquid Metal going to be able to do something about it? They're coming on in. They want to start getting some damage. Numbers not too crazy. It's relatively even at this point in time. But KingFishers the ones on the point. Liquid Metal having to push on into this. A little bit of a split. Killer Kook kind of right in the front, but he's the tank. He'll be able to get out of this. And the damage coming across the board. I don't know if I love the priority that we're seeing onto the Mei. We're losing the Zul'jin to the Mei again. Man, these captains are just beating each other's faces in right now. And getting a stun out here, but I think with a one-man advantage here, and the fact that Rag is towered up right now, I think this is going to be a pretty easy pickup by the side of KingFishers right now to wrap this one up. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're to 39, we're to 40, here things go. Now, we got to be careful here. I think Liquid Metal needs to not get themselves caught out. Sugarman in deep right now. He's going to go down. That was a very aggressive positioning with not much you can do, especially with this Punisher. Punisher gonna jump, locking down two, but going to get baited in, which is exactly what you want to do. This should burn down relatively quickly, and should be an easy defense on the first one, which is pretty typical. But getting a little bit of fort damage, a little bit of fort damage. Front wall is going to go down with the two towers. So a little bit of an early advantage, about half a lead going to the side of the KingFishers right now. And it's finished, and we're just going to see a priority on camps again. That's what we want to see. Keep that macro up, keep that soak, and when you're ahead, just keep yourself ahead. Don't do anything stupid. We do have here, guys, commitment on the side of Liquid Metal to get this camp in the bottom. And they should have it, no problem. Killer Kook does look like they want to go in. They do. This is interesting. A 4v2. Liquid Metal should be able to do something here. Killer Kook going on deep to try to pull him off. Can they get this kill? Tassar, is he doing enough damage? Oh, the D coming on out to pull him back. But Pato's got to be careful. Billy Bob Joe is going on him. He's down to 150. Can they get him? Billy Bob is locked out right into the middle of the team. And this is going to be a dead Rainer. There we go. Good pickup for Liquid Metal. That is bringing them slightly ahead right now with the fact that Blaze was able to keep the action going on in the top. So this is looking good, guys. We're seeing a bit of a change of pace. Back and forth. That's what I love to see. You never know what's going to happen. Who's going to win the next team fight, where it's going to go. Sugarman coming up mid, getting the experience. Probably going to clear up this camp and see where it goes from there. I think Billy Bob Joe did a little bit aggressive chase on the Zul'jin there. I think that was a death they didn't need. Killer Kook getting walled out. Tastar getting burned down. But Mei is just so good at being able to fly out of there with her slide. You could almost say she's amazing at it. Sorry, I had to, guys. Oh, look at this damage coming on out. Bloodlust going on onto Tezdingo, onto Zul'jin, taking him down. Sugarman going down next. They kind of baited out all that damage and then allowed them to come in and clean it up. Now we got to be careful here. Iggy's got to be very careful. There's two coming, and there can be a nice lockdown. The damage from Rainer. Bunker going on out to save him. We do have 10s across the board, so we've got Bunker, we've got Tezdingo, we've got Black Hole, we've got Gorge. Uther, I think we're going to see Divine's Shield again, but I'd love to see a Dorm. I'd love to see a Storm. And from the side of the KingFishers, we've got Rainer's Raiders, we've got the Sulfur Smash, the Slowing Sands, the Light Bomb, and holy crap, Killer Kook actually picked something at level 10, which is the Avalanche. Liquid Metal still slightly ahead, but super close here. We've got the Gorge onto the Rainer. or the Ragnaros. Night Knight coming in to get the stun. Can the rest of the team follow this up? Divine Storm, 2 for the lockdown. The double lockdown. I like it. I like it. Iggy trying to get the lockdown on Captain Skippy, and it ain't going to happen. But this is going to allow Liquid Metal to set up quite nicely here. The fact that KingFishers were able to get the camp, though, is going to allow them to get some pressure and damage onto that fort, unless Liquid Metal does something to respond, and it doesn't look like that's going to be the case right now. Black Hole going on out. Killer Coop going to have to jet on out of there. Liquid Metal still holding the position on the fort. Can they get something done, though, onto this Raynor? I think Raynor is the one and Chrome they need to deal with right now. They got to ignore this May. Light Bomb going on out, not going to do anything. Bunker into the back line, going to help zone. Killer Coop, Avalanche going out on 2, and that's a great Avalanche. Pull him as far away as possible. So Fierce on top of that. I love that combo. Stitches going down in the front line. Dr. J taking some damage in the back line. Iggy trying to hold some things out, but this is going to be going down for him, and this is going to be a good position for KingFishers. They may be able to clean this one up and swing it the other direction. That wall coming out, trying to hold May in there, but will they have enough to kill it? I don't think so. Taz Dingo going on out, locking. Oh, beautiful Blizzard to hold them all in. I'm sure Blizzard isn't the name. But Dr. J getting caught in the front. Night Knight going in. Just seems like Liquid Metal is throwing bodies one by one at the fray, and it's not going to be the way to win a fight. 5-man pushing on in with this Punisher, and this should be a dead fort quite easily. Pato Night Knight need to play it safe here. They need to be careful not to overstep themselves, especially with Blaze in the top lane there. I mean, May has gone out to soak as well, too, so you can be a little... But, you know, even this getting this Ragnaros up top, there's not much you can do with that, especially with the Anduin in behind. It'd be nice to see a bit more. I guess it's whoever they hook, but some gorges under that Raynor and the Chromie would really do some work here, because we look at the damage numbers. I say that, and May's the one that's screwing around with them so much. So that is that bruiser in the front line. That's a little crazy. I like this pickup by KingFishers here, getting the aggressive camp, making sure there's just less options on the table for Liquid Metal to get their hands on, and just helps them keep this about, you know, half-level lead that they've got going right now. Liquid Metal, you know, still looking good. They just need to take a good team fight, right? Get the right people pulled out, not focus their attention onto May. That's where things could, you know, I think we've been dropping a lot of damage into the May right now. And that's got to be careful. When the hell? I'm not playing this game. Camp being picked up bottom, camp being tipped up top. Nice little spread there. So what else do we have? Blaze is going to go clean up top with Ragnaros. We got a 4-man in the bottom. This bottom lane's going to have to be dealt with at some point. But is Liquid Metal going to try to do anything? KingFishers coming on up. Liquid Metal a little split here. I think they got to be careful if KingFishers decides to do something. And here we've got the wall. Again, look at this focus onto the main. Black Hole going out to deal with the rest of the 3. Light Bomb connecting onto 2. But all of this focus onto that Killer Kook. And that's not the one you're going to kill. I mean, yes, it's annoying, but you can deal with the tank after everybody else is dead is the way I usually look at it. Okay, we got Blaze cleaning up the bottom, which we knew was going to have to happen. Rag rotating on up, though, so Liquid Metal's got to be careful that they don't take a 4v5 up here. I don't think they're quite in the position. Ooh, Sugarman trying to get a nice pickup, but not able to do it. Getting the Gorge onto the Raynor, though, so are we going to see a back out? Pato, little separated from the team, getting the damage on Killer Kook. Will they be able to take it out? Not quite. Billy Bob Joe getting super low, 50%. Killer Kook goes down to the Uther and taking out the Raynor, taking out the Ragnaros. Liquid Metal getting some nice kills. Can they press the advantage? What do they do here? I think they just got to try to push it forward. They've got no lanes pushed in, though, so it's not too much. Gucci's got to be careful here. Pato is doing a good job of chunking him down with that Tassadar. And it's nice. It looks like Tassadar is going a bit more of a burst setup right now with those Psionic Soren pieces. So I think is adjusting a little bit to what their need is here. Man, if Sugarman can get another hook, that could spell the end for either of these heroes. So hopefully they can make something happen, but we're not going to see too much. Static charge. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, he did go a burst build. Burf. For some reason, I thought this was his auto attack talent at the beginning, but this is the one I always love. Oh, we're getting the hook. I wouldn't have wasted a Gorge on that. Like, you're just pulling the Light Bomb in. Stitches is locked down. Night Knight's going to have to be careful going down. Getting some trait value here. He can keep healing up the team. But Pato's going to have to back out. Same with Sugarman. There's just not enough that they can do here. It was a very aggressive pull there, trying to go into that camp, and didn't quite work out in their favor. And Liquid Metal's kind of got to regroup, tap up, and see what they can do if they can get back into this fight and stop KingFishers from taking this home. 20 minutes till their healer's back, so they can't be too aggressive, and it looks like they're just going to clear lanes, get some of the experience, try to stay that slight bit ahead that they are right now, and make sure that they can lock things down and maybe get 20 slightly early. This should be a relatively easy defense for them. They still got a full wall. They could easily bait this over the wall. And especially having the Khazar camp coming in as well too. Not that it'll get a ton of damage, but it'll stall things down. Get a tiny bit of damage out there too onto the big boy Mortar Punisher. What do we got here? What do we got here? Can they get a hook onto somebody in the back? That's what we like to see. Punisher coming over the wall, which is great. Rag going down in behind those, so you gotta be careful. And oh my god, Pato got blown up. I think that was a combination of Chromie with the Punisher finishing him off, and that's gonna make this defense much tougher. Oh, Sugarman almost getting the gorge onto Billy Bob Joe, but that Punisher just stunning him out. Night Knight getting super low. He's gonna go down. A little bit more trait value coming on out. But this Punisher is going to go down before the keep falls, but they should be able to clean this up. KingFisher's got enough damage in behind that. Rag getting Gorge on out. He's going to get pulled deep in, and they may be able to do something. Nice wall to try to block this off, and Anduin just pulling him out of the way. Beautiful jet propulsion onto 3, but that Avalanche just going to disengage quite nicely there. And KingFisher's just backing on out, saying, what else can we get here? We got 2 rotating down, trying to get more pressure onto this bottom fort. Iggy's got to be very careful here. He's going into a 2v1. And that's going to be the end of Iggy. Oh, that push. Can they get it? Liquid Metal. Oh, just sniped him at the end there. But Killer Kook is in deep. That wall. We've got the black hole and just not enough to finish him off. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So close. And we've got the Rag up, just soaking top. They've got the King in the middle here, and KingFisher's just kind of saying, "Hey, we're gonna make sure that there's no objectives that Liquid Metal can get their hands on until we choose to fight them at the next big one." And the levels have swung, right? We're now up to 12 kills on the side of KingFishers, so we're seeing them pull ahead. They got about a level lead right now, so it's kind of their game. Rag's got to be careful here. If there can be a nice hook, oh! It hoits. It hoits. That missed by a pixel. Oh. Damn. Damn. Okay. What else do we got here? We've got 4 men in the middle here. Everybody's playing safe. Iggy's still doing his side lane clear up. Sugarman wants to get a hook, but he's got to be careful. He's going on into Bully Bob Joe. He's going to get the gorge. He does have Night Knight and Pato with him, though Pato's a little separated. Dr. J as well. Can they get the kill? Maybe yes, maybe no. Where's this going to go? Oh, the minion just blocking the hook there. They wanted it. That would have been in a very good position for Liquid Metal if they could get that damage dealer off the table, but they weren't able to, and in response, KingFishers is able to take their fort down to the top. So keeping them close to level 20. Liquid Metal here is going to have to bide their time. I like that they're getting this camp here. But they really need to just bide their time, get this level 20, and that's when they'll take the fight. But they don't have enough time before the shrine, so they got to make some tough decisions here. Do they give this? Do they split soak? Do they try to do something, or do they fight into this level 20 team, which is going to be rough? I mean, we've got Inner Fire for the Light Bomb buff. We've got the Piercing Sands. We've got Molten Core buff. We've got 2 other undisclosed talents to come. We know this one's never going to get picked. But I like this. Liquid Metal is doing what they need to. It hurts sometimes to not take an objective fight. And I think of all the Storm League games we all played where it's just like, objective, go die at the objective. But they need to be doing this. They need to get to 20s before they take a fight, and they're doing it in every way they can. They're split soaking, they're getting this camp, pulling it away from what KingFishers can do, and potentially they could take this but I think they're just going to back up. Yeah. It would have been nice to see them take this, but they need to be back in time. I'm just looking. That's the worst, is if you try to take this and then all of a sudden you get somehow screwed around and can't back in time, then you're fighting on the core and you don't want to do that. But we got to be careful. I mean, their front line is being aggressive. Dr. J is going to be dead here, getting that avalanche right into the back line. There's no way he's staying alive. And this is going to allow the Kingfishers just to keep bombing on in. You know, the damage output is going down significantly from the side of Liquid Metal. So now they just gotta stay alive. They gotta poke. I like how they're baiting this Punisher in as much as they can, but this rag in behind it is going to make things tough. Pato tapping his Tazdingo. Oh, beautiful kill onto the Anduin as he tried to get that light bomb off. Are we going to see the Punisher go down? Night Knight getting very low already. Divine Storm going on, locking down one, but we do lose the Uther. Cormy going down as well in the back line. Sugarman grabbing the Billy Bob Joe as that Raynar, and are they going to be able to get a kill? Killer Cook kicking out the Blaze, though. It's the Bruiser battle in the back line. But it's not enough. Those cats finish it off for the side of Kingfishers, and they bring it on 2-0 with a domination there. Well played. GG's, everybody. That was a fantastic one to watch. Could have gone either way. It was tight both ways. But Kingfishers able to bring it on home. Well done, well done, well done. And what do we got going on here? So we've got damage a little bit more even across the board here, which is kind of what I like to see. It's a shame. Oh, it's only self-healing. I miss being able to see the tanking numbers that we used to be able to see. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got going on. I'm going to go jump on into the same little LB that we were before in case these guys want to jump on in and have a bit of an interview. I will apologize in advance because I'm sure my brain power is going to be great right now. But there we have it, guys. So Kingfishers securing themselves 3rd place at the end of week 7. Hopefully they'll be able to hold that throughout the rest of the season. But it's still, I mean, there's only 3 points separating them in 4th right now. So got to play careful. Maybe they can move on up if those 2 teams in front of them slip up a little bit. Oh, let's see what we got. What else stood out? I mean, I love this consistent damage. 43, 38, 38, 30. Whereas we've got 41, 39, 27, 12, 13. Like, it's you can see everybody was doing the damage. This Killer Kook's damage numbers just are up there. I like it. Oh, those gorges. And May, such a bullet sponge there. If you guys have any questions in chat you want me to ask, throw them out there. Oh, I guess I have to choose the outcome of the prediction. Oh, nobody even. Well, that's what happens when you skip all of the drop ban. Nobody wants to do anything. Oh, here comes trouble. Congratulations.
What's up?
Oh, not too much.
Trouble I was doing some damage on that May that last game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think your roll is a little indicated incorrectly based on some of the numbers. Either that or you should be called the bullet sponge.
True that. I do all the things.
It just seemed there's quite a bit of focus on you in that last match. They wanted to try to kill the May.
A little scary. I can't remember if I died or not, but
you went down once. So
it was really nice having the Anduin to save our butts. Oh, that's right. I went down on the top lane when we tried that engage with the avalanche, and it didn't go well.
Yeah. And yeah, of course. I mean, you got Gucci behind you on an Anduin. You know you're getting out of trouble. Right?
Right. Exactly. I wasn't worried.
Yeah, I've got a good pull-out game.
You do. A good D and good pullout. That's a nice mixture there.
Anduin's got moves.
Well, Gucci, how did it feel? I mean, after that first game, it seemed like you were a little targeted from the band perspective. Were you hurting a bit there?
No, I can play any healer just as bad as I play white main.
He's got to be getting used to it by now.
Yeah, he's like the kid that got bullied way too much, and now he's just totally buff and
Yeah.
invincible.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying they're banning his healers a lot lately, and it's not gonna help them.
Yeah. Well, it was so neat to see that. Like, I mean, it's such a target in that first game of like, okay, we know he plays Anduin and Whitemane. Those two are coming off. Those are his top two. And then Malfurion comes out and didn't really change anything. So it was neat to see. But did it feel good that you got one of your mains in the second game?
Yeah, that was fun.
It's always neat. I love
I think
seeing
Anduin was his top healer last season.
Nice. So I must say I quite enjoyed the that last avalanche where you just pulled Tassadar just right into the back line. I was like, that hit, and I'm like, he is so dead.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
That was beautiful.
I wasn't sure if it was worth an ult quite, but like he was about to get in the bunker, and so I figured just take him away from the bunker so that, I don't know, at least we're up one at the start of the fight.
Yeah, I think it worked quite well for you, and it's I love just watching guys get blown up that quickly. Like just that, okay, he's out of position and coordinate and gone. Makes for some good content. Now,
snack time.
Feasting on the Tassadar.
Now, I just need to confirm, I'm fairly certain, Killer, are you a Canadian?
I'm not.
Well, you're an honorary one the way you throw some of those snowballs. Sniping people
Oh,
away the walls.
Thanks.
Oh my
I
gosh.
feel worthy of the title. I play a
Dinner
lot
is
of
served.
characters.
The setup for that dad joke was amazing.
I try.
Oh,
That's good. So
I even went the big snowball at 20, so
Ooh, fancy,
I'm trying. I'm trying to be a Canadian.
10 of 10.
So is there any highlights that stood out to you guys for the two games? Like favorite moments throughout them?
Yeah, that Tassadar moment was priceless.
Nice.
I thought we had a really good gust from Skippy at the end of the first game that helped us
Gust
secure
were
that
on
last
point.
team fight.
Nice. Yeah. Now, is that so? Thinking back to your team comp in game one, is that one that you guys run often? Like I was watching that, and I was kind of expecting to see another bruiser or tank in there, and then the fall set came. I'm like, I don't know if there's enough in the front line. Like you got the Gazlo, but he's not super beefy sometimes, and then it paid off like crazy. So I'm curious, is this normal or is this something shenanigans you're pulling out?
The May and Tass, I think, were the only mains in that one.
The witch?
May and Tass, right?
Well, no, it was Blaze.
He's talking
and
about the first
Gazlo.
game.
Oh,
First
Blaze
game.
and Tass. Well, Blaze is your main too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drafted intentionally with Blaze and Gazlo as the front line, mostly because they both have really good escape
CC's, baby.
options. Like because we were just trying to be difficult for them to lock down.
Right.
Initially-
and Blaze has the bunker and
What
Gazlo.
Cook said right at the very beginning is like, we got spiders, and I want somebody with vision on the map. And at first I wanted Zagara, but then I was like, well, what about something a little beefier? And Gazlo's turrets would do the trick. So, and that was a build I've never actually used with him before, a hybrid like turret bruisery thing.
Huh. Nice. It worked out well, though you did just disappoint me a lot. I would have loved to see a Zagara game. She used to be my main, and she doesn't hit the table enough anymore, I don't think.
I like her on the bigger maps. I like that full siege Nidus, and wherever you aren't, there I'll be.
Yeah. We need to see some like Curse Hollow games. Then we might see her pulled out.
That's like my least favorite map, and I ban it every time. But maybe I'll consider it next time.
Why? When you have Altar Rack.
Oh, I just don't like it. It's all brown. I don't like looking at it.
Let's put Haunted Mines back in the rotation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Goals for next season. Haunted Mines, Black Hearts, all the fun stuff.
Black Hearts would be fun.
Yeah. Such a different dynamic there. Makes it interesting. Though I know I can.
Yeah,
get
mostly
some-
the idea going into that first game was like, let's get any disengaged thing we possibly can. So Falstad Gust, Tassadar Black Hole, and those were just because their whole comp was based around like getting someone in their Entomb and then just melting them with Tychus. And if they couldn't do that, then they really had no way to approach us. It's nice.
Yeah, no, it worked out well. Now, were you scared of that approach? Just looking at how you banned the second map, it seemed like you were very targeted. Of okay, we don't want the Jaina. We don't want the Leoric again, or was it just trying to mix things up a bit?
So actually, I just didn't want them playing something that they were practiced on.
That makes sense.
We had a totally different comp in mind initially, but then we responded to their draft. And it felt pretty squishy at first. We knew that we weren't going to be able to just muscle them off the objective. We were going to have to be a little pokey, but then we pulled ahead.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting you say that because it's, definitely a pokey team, and you guys were lagging level-wise for quite a while, right? Even though you were getting the kills, they were able to set up over the objectives a little bit better and kind of force that poke down, and you guys were able to play.
Did we fall behind?
It was interesting. You guys were ahead in kills most of the time, but I fairly certain level-wise you were behind for quite a while. Not much, but it was just kind of that neck and neck, slightly behind there. Unless I'm reading numbers wrong, which is totally possible.
We're going to have to go back to our charts.
Yeah. Charts, okay. From the game, is there actually stuff?
We have Excel sheets.
Oh, fancy. Are you
Yeah,
sure you
good
guys
old-
are Div E? You sound like you're at the that higher level of analyzing everything. I love it.
It's not for us to decide, right?
Yeah. It's for the performance. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I don't have any other questions. Anything else you guys want to comment on, or anybody you want to shout out for the night?
Thanks for watching.
We'll shout out Leroy, our missing member. Hope he's
Love you, bro. Hope you did good.
White Main's not a threat. Let her through the draft.
One of these days we'll see a white man. I'll try to work some magic with some of the other teams. See if I can convince them that somebody else will convince them Killer's more of a threat.
The whole team's more of a threat than I am. Look at total kills for the whole team. They have more than me.
Touche. Yeah, that's a good
That's our
angle.
goal. We gotta unleash the beast in Gucci.
Yeah. We wanna
That's
see
my whole goal in every game. Is just try to keep up with Gooch.
Hey, thanks a bunch. We'll see you later.
Yeah, good
Thanks
luck.
for having us.
We'll see you. I'm sure we'll see you in another game soon. So we'll talk to you soon, guys.
Sweet.
Peace. All right, guys, that's it. We are done for the night. KingFishers bringing it on home with their 2-0 domination, holding on to that third place in the whatchamacallit thingamabobber division. Wow, my brain's not good. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that follow button, and we will be back with more. We try to do at least one game a week of this. Plus, we do some fun stuff over on the Magic the Gathering side of stuff. So we'll be back on every Saturday and Tuesday doing some other streaming. So you can find us there consistently, plus at least a game a week that we're casting, usually a Wednesday or a Thursday at teams that Divi likes to hang around with. And we're trying to keep some consistency. Divi boys, that's what we want to show you. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'm looking to see if there's another NGS game going on, but it looks like we might just be the only one. Let's just gonna see if there's anything over on Twitch really quick, but I think we might just leave you guys for the night. I can send you to some of the pros if you want to watch them. Where's Heroes of the Storm? Oh my god, my computer hates me tonight. Heroes of the Storm. Just gonna look and see if there's any NGS guys on. I always like to spread some love within the NGS community, but I'm not. I'm really not seeing anything, so I think we're just gonna call it for the night there, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all being here, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.